Ladies and gentlemen, it is True here with another replay from the StarCraft 2 universe, and we am having a good... No, I don't know why I just started like that like an idiot. Maybe because I am an idiot, who knows, and I guess that makes just about as much sense as anything else. But I digress. We are playing on the map Metalopolis. It is not one of my favorite maps, but it is a fun map nonetheless. I am over here in the top right position as the blue Zerg. And in the top position, 12 o'clock, is the red Zerg, Avada. And we have cross spawn, which means we are extremely close. Zergling run-bys are a very real threat here. Let's turn on the units tab. In fact, let's turn on the name tag. Oh, look, there's my name, Blue Zerg, and there's Avada, and let's turn that off. I already announced everybody. It's not necessary for that now. So this is just a ladder game I decided to play for the heck of it. Because, you know, when do I ever decide not to play ladder games? All the time. And so it is pretty standard right now. We both have 12 drones. Both have our overlords. He, though, is going for an extremely early gas before anything. That was like a 12 gas. I am going for spawning pool first and then getting my gas right after that. He's placing his overlords pretty well, so am I. Look at this. We have pretty much identical thoughts right now. I'm just placing overlords all over the map. I got my overlord right here sanctioned. I see exactly what he's going for. He has his placed here. He knows exactly what I'm doing. I'm already transferring my drones of gas. His have been on for a few seconds longer than me. And so far, this is... I wouldn't call it standard, but it's not unstandard. I should have never made these drones right here, like these three. I should have left those there. I could have made 3 Zerglings, ran in here, done a bunch of damage, but I did not. Why? Because I am an idiot, like I already stated before. But I digress. It is what it is, and the game continues past this, obviously, or else I would have already won, he would have already won, etc., etc. I am moving my overlord. I'm going to move him out a little bit so that I can see the spawning pool time. I see the spawning pool hatch. And I'm getting him out of there before he can get a queen out. His queen is on the way. Mine has been on the way. And both our metabolic boosts, our Zergling speed, have been researched. Even though he got the gas earlier, I somehow still got my metabolic boost faster than he did. Only by a few seconds, about 4 seconds. But still, I found that kind of entertaining. He is going for a Baneling nest. Always a smart thing in a ZVZ, as early game tends to be heavy Zergling, and I'm just moving my Zerglings right here. He has full scout in all 4 of my Zerglings, well, 3 of them. I have another one right here, just grabbing that watchtower. He has 2 moving out right now. I see it with this overlord and this overlord, well placed, both of them, and I can take them. So I run at, he runs them back, and this is where the game starts to just change. I am going for an early hatch. Why? I don't know. I have not seen the Baneling nest. I figured he's going for some sort of tech route, and so I figured I'll go roaches. Those are always the safest route to go. I haven't seen any mass Zergling yet, so I'm figuring he's going roaches. So I'm going to send a Zergling in to go scout right now. One thing I have wanted to try, you guys, is looking through like my eyes. See, like, I'm not moving the mouse or touching the keyboard or anything right now. This is my vision, and both metabolic boosts just finished. But would you guys like this, where it's not like, you know, I can see everything. I'm not God overlooking, you know, everything. It's just kind of what it is, you know. He's going for a macro hatch in his base, by the way. It's already halfway complete. I didn't really comment on it. But you see on the minimap down here, if you can see it, that he does have a large Zergling force moving by. I am making 4 roaches. I have a few Zerglings at the ramp right here. I'm just going to hold position them because I know I can't get by them. Oh, and there goes my hatchery. Sad face. I did cancel it, luckily. And now I have roaches. I'm going to move my Zerglings back because roaches can take much more of a beating than they can. I should have placed them on the ramp just a little more, because I think they can slip by Zerglings. And but how do you guys like this? Where like it kind of shows what my vision is. It kind of shows where I'm looking around. It kind of shows what I'm doing more or less. big Baneling ball right there did absolutely nothing. That Baneling ball was complete failure. Sure, he did pick off about 4 roaches, but at what cost? He lost all these lings, all those Banelings. Let's look at the units lost tab. 21 units lost, 825 resources. He just suffered through that. That was a bad loss. He does have 22 Zerglings on the field, but I only have 4. I am ahead of him by 2 in the drone count, but that's not that great. I have seen his base. As you saw, I did scout. I'm just going to go back to all of you for the moment. So tell me what you guys think of that. You know, if I should do that more, if that's something I should do more. He is on macro hatch, and he does have a very large Zergling force. I do spot this. And he doesn't have any Overlord placement around my base except for this one, which is getting out of there. I wanted to go snipe it, but couldn't. And I have 7 roaches on my ramp right here, and this is where I kind of start messing up. Look at that, 5 roaches pulled off. They attack my hatchery. Super bad misclick right there. Oh God, I just suck at this game, YouTube. I know. Don't even bother, you know, saying anything. He tries to do a Zergling run by, but I have hold position my roaches, and they are just tearing apart these lings. He's morphing in about 7 Banelings right now. And roaches are still holding. Oh, but they get by. But I do have another 5 roaches on the way. And, oh, big Baneling ball. Again, I don't attack move, I just regular move. I do pick out 2 Banelings. Oh, God! Oh, sad face. I'm down to 15 drones after that. I do have my lair tech up. I was teching that up while he was doing all this harassment. I figured he might, well, I know he's not on second base. I can see it with my Overlord placement right here. But at this point, I don't have a lot of options. I know I can't beat him on the ground with the amount of Zerglings he has, and I could have gone Banelings. One thing I never did, which I kicked myself. You know, I watched these replays afterwards, see what I could have done better. I see he's all Zerglings. You know, if I just made 1 Baneling nest, a few Zerglings, and that would have pretty much just won me the game almost. I don't want to say won me the game, but it would have easily been the best thing I could have done in this situation. Instead, I'm going for Spire. I want to do some harassment. He has not scouted my base in a while. He knows I have a lair tech, and that's about it. I am getting my drone count up, and I'm continuing just to fill up this little ramp with roaches. I got about 9 roaches on there right now, and I want to save my gas as much as possible. Only have 1 drone on this gas after that attack, and it looks like I just did see that. Oh, so wow, that was good timing by me to notice that. Continuing to inject. I do have a lot of extra energy on this queen. I want to keep some in case my roaches had to fall back and I could do at least 1 transfuse. So I don't know if it was really, it's not really too important for me to have larva since I'm only on 1 hatch. He does have his 3rd just finished. My Overlord does spot this, and I should be getting him out of here right now. I don't know why I'm not. And smart of him, even though he doesn't scout, he knows mutas are a threat. He throws down the Evo chambers, starting to throw down a few spore crawlers. And I do have mutas on the field. I have 3 mutas on the field. He is throwing down 4 spore crawlers, 2 at his natural and 2 in his main, 1 right in his mineral line, another one kind of just off here to kind of protect this general area right here. So not bad. I like the forethought in him. I have a few Zerglings just because I have a little extra minerals. I'm trying to save all my gas. And at this point, I do send an Overlord in to do a little scouting. Actually, the supply blocked me, so I don't know why I did that, but I do see spore crawlers up. I'm just checking. I see that his lair tech is just starting to come out right now. And the Overlord that was right here died. This queen actually got it with the help of the spore crawler. He was moving oh so slowly this way, and this queen and this spore crawler just focus fired and took it down. I am again going for my natural because I desperately need gas at this moment. I'm starving every single just like ore of gas. I don't know what you'd call it, like vein of gas, gas vein, whatever. I do see these 2 roaches coming out because my Overlord placement is awesome. And so I do try to go intercept. Oh, but he jukes me. Roach speed of 2.25. These guys are the fastest little buggers on the planet. He does try to get up here, but luckily I am holding position again. these they are able to slip by right here. I noticed that, and I'm rearranging my roaches, and he does see that my natural is going up. He has a few banelings. I guess it's always good to have a few banelings in your army, just in case I do decide to go some kind of heavy ling build to supplement these roaches, which would be a good idea. I do pull all my roaches off the ramp right now because I realize at this point that if, you know, he's doing a huge move right now, I have enough vision. I've had this watchtower the entire game. He has not like taken it, and look, as soon as I say that, he goes and takes the watchtower, and he does have 3 roaches. His roach horn's been up, but now I have an 8 mutable, my mistake, on the way. And I realize I can't do that much damage to him, so I'm just going to pick off overlords. I'm going to supply block him. He does have 1 queen, but he only has 2 queens on field. And that's 1 right there, another 1 right here. And just like that, he's supply blocked, and at this point, he's just supply blocked even more. I do have the 3 roaches on the ramp. I do not want them running by. I haven't lost 1 muta yet, and I picked off both of his queens. Oh, that muta was so close to dying. 1 HP. And that Spore Crawler does attack me, but I realize he doesn't have any Spore Crawler. He's making a Hydra Den right now. And so I'm going to go just take out that Spore Crawler. It only cost me 1 muta so far. Oh, 2 mutas, but I did take out the Spore Crawler. Doing massive damage. Meanwhile, there's been a battle over here. I've lost many of my roaches, pretty much my entire army. These roaches have been holding the front. I'm making 7 more roaches. Again, behind on my injects. I didn't really bring her over like I should have. They are going for my main. I need to wait for these roaches, so I am forced to attack command. I hate attack commanding with drones, but it had to be done. As soon as my roaches pop, let these drones just go idle for a second, and then back. And I did pop his Hydra Den, but he did manage to squeeze out a few Hydras before I did. And excellent micro by him. Not really, I'm just messing, but it wasn't terrible. He did manage to pick off 2 Mutalisks with that, and I have held on both rounds. He has been heavily supply blocked. All his minerals went to making new overlords, and I still have 1,200 minerals in the bank. I have a lot. I should be just spamming drones in a few spire crawlers right now. And right now I have map control. He's doing good creep spread, but I never creep spread on a ZVZ because either I'm making corruptors and roaches or just mass roach. And right now I am going to pick off more overlords. And he only has enough minerals to make 1 overlord. Let's look at the drone count after that. He is ahead of me. 24 over, nope, I just picked out of him. I'm just picking off overlords right now. Again, he is supply box. He's making 3 more overlords right now. He's making 2 more queens. His hydras are trying to get over here to save him. But with my excellent micro, I do get my mutas out of there before even 1 is killed. And I come back around for another volley of attacks. Able to pick off that overlord, and then they get out of there. Oh, but I see that now I've made a mistake. Led this Hydra straight to one of my overlords, and I don't know why I didn't just turn around and take out this one Hydra. And I didn't mention this earlier. He did get his +1. He's just starting his +2. I'm sorry, you know, I'm not the greatest commentator in the world, but look at this. I now have this huge roach ball, about 12 roaches right here, making another 5. Again, roach speed, and I am looking amazing right now, because while he's been focusing on Hydras to take care of these mutas, I haven't been making any more Mutalisks. Right now they're just scouting, see if I can pick off any overlords, see if he has a secret expansion that I haven't just spotted. And he has thrown up more Spore Crawlers. He has 3 at his natural. He still only has 2 right here, but that's okay because that's enough to protect him. He has 1 right here to protect his vitals, and it does kind of protect his main right here. Yeah, he's heavy on the gas, and right now I'm pushing out my roaches. And he has nothing. He has nothing, literally. He has 3 Hydras, 2 roaches, 2 Hydras, and he pulls the drones to attack, but then he quickly figures out that was a terrible mistake. I am looking great right now. He's making 9 roaches. His +2 is still going on. I'm chasing down these drones, so I know he has no attacking units. I'm doing as much economic damage as possible. All the while, I'm still making roaches back on base. I'm making 12 Zerglings right now. His +2 is about halfway done. He does get a decent little number of roaches out. He got 9 roaches out now. And with some more micro, I probably could have actually won this battle, but I didn't. Either way, it was still a pretty good success. He's down to 10 drones, 9 drones, 8. 8 drones, 7, 6 drones. He's down to 6 drones and 80 minerals after attack, and I still have 6 drones, 6 roaches down here. I was popping these spore crawlers so that my mutas can have a little more air superiority. I do pick off a roach right there, but his +2 is just about to finish. These roaches just, lose a little bit of misclick right there. He has 2 more roaches on me, but I do bring in my mutas. These spores are gone right here, so I do have this immediate map control area. All the while, huge army at my base. I got about 7 roaches, what is it, 24 lings. I can easily win this battle, and he's making a hydralisk den with 6 drones. He's making a hydralisk den, and he has 3 more on the way. I did perk off this spore card right here, so now this natural is forfeit. I'm not even paying attention really at this point to my natural, because if I had, I would have transferred every single one of these drones over here. I should have made a macro hatch, or at least taken another expansion by now, but I'm kind of focused in the immediate. He is still spawning creep. Why? I don't know. His roaches do not have the speed upgrade. Mine do, so they're easily able to catch up and do a few extra hits. I did send a Mutalisk in to scout, so I know he has literally nothing, and at this point I realize that I've won the game. I send all my units to go attack. There's just attack command, and he leaves the game. He just saw this coming. I'm gonna back it up just a little bit to show his vision of his last few seconds in this game. And this was, to me, an extremely important game, and I'll show you why later. So this is his vision. He does misclick a little bit right here. I don't know why he was attacking with these roaches. And he has his +2 on the way. I don't know why he didn't get rid of that +2. That's 220, that's like 175 minerals. That's 2 drones, you know. I don't know. He already lost, but still, you know. Come on. It's really worth, you know, to get this much. And so this is his, you know, he's trying to drone up. He realizes that his natural is lost. He's moving all his overlords. There's my Muta scouting. He does see it. I could really, I think, win the game with just this force right here if I microed really well. But I just didn't. And there goes another roach. And he has 2 hydras on the way. And because of that scout, I know he has nothing. And this is pretty much game. Let's just watch the bottom of the minimap down here. Look at that big old blue. He's not even moving. He realizes the game is over. He didn't even go see what it was. It could have been all drones and it still would have ended the game, but it wasn't. It was this huge roach ball, huge mass of zerglings, and I still had these mutas, and the roaches and mutas were at this point pretty much nil. They had done their job. They did great harassment. I had set some spine crawlers, like I said, to try to spend some of that money. But look at this. God, 16 drones, 17 drones on 1 mineral patch, 1 drone on this geyser, 2 drones on this geyser. As you can tell, my macro was terrible this round. I was really into micro this game, and it was just hectic, and I'm going to show you why this was such a great game. For me, why this was such a great win, I guess, is a better word for it. If I can figure out how to do it, let's see, maybe it's in, let's go to profile. I'm like what am I right now? I am ranked 33 in gold. I haven't been laddering too much. I've been playing a lot of custom games, so I love custom games. I'll show you guys a few of my losses that I've lost recently, because I thought they were good games. I did, and so I think this is it right here on this Metalopolis. Yes, me versus Avada, and let's look at Avada's profile. Platinum player. For all those so you can't see, he is a rank 23 platinum player. For those of you who don't know StarCraft 2, that means he is above me in rank and way above me in skill, and yet I beat him. He could have been having an off day. He made some poor decisions in game, as you saw, but otherwise I was just ecstatic after I won this game. I beat a platinum player. I hadn't felt this good since I was a bronze and beat a silver, and then I was a silver and beat a gold, but now I'm a gold and I beat a platinum player. I should make a new thing, just True Quest, the True Quest to platinum. Will I ever get to platinum? Probably not. As you saw, my macro is terrible, my micro is not great. I'm a really decent player overall. You know, I'm not going to give myself too much props because, as you can tell, I'm not that great of a player. But I play for fun, and one day, far off in the distance, you know, in a galaxy far, far away, I might make it to platinum. But until then, I am happy with where I am. I am ecstatic that I made it to gold. I was really happy when I made it to gold the first time. So, that is it. I might be lettering more. I will show you a few of my losses because I've only been showing you my wins, and I don't lose a lot. Like, how do you look at your win-loss ratio? I don't know how you show your wins or how you show your losses, because I've had 9 wins and 3 losses in ladder. I don't know how to show that. Maybe if I go back to my match history and all these losses, see, this is one. This is a good one that I'll show you. This Mr. Top Hat, because he was a fun guy to just play. You know, we chatted it up a little bit in game. But I'll get back to you guys on this. I just hope you enjoyed the game. I'm not gonna get you a lot on this right now, and I will talk to you guys later.